Hey everybody, it's Miles Campbell, and you're at the first episode of Inside the Artist. And I'm so hyped about this episode because today you get to know who I am and you get to know who this guy is sitting right next to me, TP. So we're going to go right in. We're just going to dive right in. And what I want the viewers to know is just this is for you to understand us, understand what we do, understand how we go, and what motivates us. What's our why? What is the why in Miles? What is the why in Terrence? So Terrence, why don't you tell the people what you do first off?
All right, I am the weight loss philosopher. And what I do is I transform people. I change the way they think, their approach to their life, to fitness, weight loss, help them to tap in to reach their potential. So that's my purpose. I found out, but that's something that the gift that I got. So yeah, man, I enjoy it, man. Right. I enjoy it.
Yeah. So like, what's like the weight loss, man? That's like a tough. That's tough for people. It's easy to gain the weight, but it's hard to lose the weight. So, like who is Terrence? That's the real thing I wanted to to go in, and we can go back and forth with the who is Terrence, who is Miles, but like where did it start? Where did because some people don't even know you played for the New York Giants, the Falcons, Atlanta Falcons, and the Buffalo Bills. Yeah. So you had a run in the NFL. So what? So what was, before we get to what it was like being in the NFL, what it was like being Terrence from, why don't you just tell the people where Terrence from and who's Terrence?
I'm from Compton, California. Who is Terrence, man? It's funny you say that because, a lot of people, they see who I am now, and they wouldn't believe who Terrence was before. So Terrence was a guy that was lost, was very family oriented though when it came to family. Mom and dad, again, grew up in Compton, was raised in a Catholic school, private school, so that's where I got my morals, I guess you could say, from there. Mom and dad was deep in education. So that was their morals, that was their value of, hey, you gotta make sure you get your education. So growing up, I had a younger brother, and we was me and him. So all you saw was me, my brother, me, my brother, me, my brother. And of course, being a big guy, it comes pressure, Miles, and pressure of you should be playing football, you should be playing sports. Right. And what comes to that pressure is you got no choice. Everybody say, you play sports, you need to be on my team. So me playing sports, man, it was something that I was more pushed into. And
so you ain't like it first?
I like playing outside. I like playing throw up football, things like that. Right. It was just totally different when you go to practice, and majority of practice is a lot of you running, doing a dirty work, as you know. Right. It wasn't the same football. But then again, it was something that I wanted to do. So yes, I was pushed into it. Right. Okay. So doing that, but again, it did help me out because I started to, have association of friends and family, going to different football teams, feeling accepted as in football players, told that you're awesome, you're big. So football did give me that side of the personality of feeling good, recognition, because again, being a kid that wasn't too happy with myself because of me being bigger, being overweight, being teased, so football was my alter ego. That was my safe zone as I got older, found out sticking with football. So yeah, but people look at, if you go back, soft, very soft. They used to call me Marshmallow when I was younger, so to see me playing NFL football, I know the guys looking now like, what? You went to the NFL? Right. Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. So man, playing that, and then going to high school, playing football. A lot of people don't know. My first time playing tackle, Miles, oh Jesus. My first time, man, playing tackle, went outside. I had no idea how to put pads on. I played flag football growing up because I was too heavy to play tackle football at the younger Pop Warner leagues. So my being exposed to it was first day of practice in the ninth grade in high school. And I went to a school in Watts. I don't know if you're familiar with Watts.
Yeah,
And yeah. So you think Compton is, rough. Watts goes to another level. So, of course, first day, I know I put on pads, you're nervous.
Right.
Running outside. Um, I went outside, man, and running, rushing, and I ended up putting my cleats on the wrong foot. And it was so embarrassing because as I'm stretching, I noticed it, and I'm like, why is my pinky toe, why is it, it's got a different feel? And looked down, couldn't find out I had my dang shoes on backwards. But the more funny part about that, man, is that I had to keep it on for the next 20 minutes because I couldn't take my shoes off and show people that I put on the wrong side. So, so it just looking back, man, of how raw I was and how, it's just funny now, man, thinking about it, but I never thought that my role would end up being an NFL football player.